Hello and welcome back to another video from Smell Good, Feel Good Fragrance. I am David. Thank you for joining me today and taking some time out of your day to watch this. It is getting warmer here in the UK. We are currently a little thundery and rainy today, but as a whole, it's getting warmer, it's getting hotter, and I'm moving into my summer fragrances. Now, I'm very lucky. I work in central London, and opposite where I work, I have a Tom Ford boutique, a Dior boutique, and a Chanel boutique, Penhaligon's, Miller & Harris, Atelier Cologne, all within a couple of moments walk of each other. And if you can work out where I work, bonus points to you too, as long as you don't work with me at my place of employment. So I'm quite lucky that I'm able on a lunch break, or if I get into work early and I go out to grab a coffee, I am able to readily access quite a lot of designer and some niche brands, and work my way through sampling some, getting little testers. And a while back, I went into the Dior store as I was getting into fragrances, and I watched some videos around kind of top 10 leather scents. I wanted a leathery scent for winter. Dior Parfum stood out as one that was hard to get hold of. So I went into the boutique, and you might be able to see up here, they had it available. I bought it. A couple of weeks later, a month or two later, I decided actually I like it enough that I bought a spare bottle. And I have a couple of backup bottles for it. Pure Havane Thierry Mugler before the reformulation. I have a backup of Le Yukon from Rasasi, and a lot of Miller and Leighton & Miller Victor No. 9 perfume of choice, because it's my favourite clone of Creed Aventus. But when I went in to buy the second bottle, the woman remembered me, and she was like, "Why are you buying another bottle? You've got one, it's getting warmer." And so I looked at the rest of the Dior line, and I love iris. I love the irisiness, and I love how thick the powdery iris is. There's a leathery back note to it, and for me, this is such a grown-up fragrance, and I don't mean that as in it's for people who are older, in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. I'm 28. I mean that it has such a weightiness to it. It carries an authenticity, and it carries a certain gravitas with it. When I'm going out with my partner on a date night, when we go walk around country parks and stately homes, go and see our family in the countryside, it has a weightiness to it. I don't want that in a summer scent. And so the scent I am talking about today, which I've just been out shopping and picked up because I got 20% off, Dior Homme Sport. I smelt this, I smelt the cologne, I smelt the Eau for Men, I smelt the standard Dior Homme, and in fact they gave me a little sample oil. I don't want iris, powdery, thick iris in my fragrances for the summer. This is the 2017 formulation. It's not 2012 with the ginger, it's not the original one. And that's fine for me. I love the quality of Dior. I love the amount of work that François Demichy puts into fragrances, their in-house perfumier. And I like that they have gardens in France that they can cultivate their own ingredients to then create the oils for their scents. One of the reasons that Dior Parfum, incidentally, is so hard to come by is that they don't make it in large quantities, because the fragrance that they use, the iris and the leather accords, the leather, you can't get leather oil, but the iris, they grow, and if they haven't got enough of it, they make less of it. That was the explanation given to me by the staff in the Dior store. I wanted a summer scent, I wanted the quality of Dior. I smelt all three. This is a brilliant citrusy scent for summer. So we're going to unpack it, we're going to get first impressions. I smelt it as a sample, let's get into it. So, packaging, for those that do like it, I don't do it for every review, but as I've just literally walked in from picking it up, you get the lovely standard silver logo, Dior Homme Sport in this instance. Very simple, very classy white box. You've got the Christian Dior label on the top. White all round, 125 mils. I picked this up from the fragrance shop. They had a 20 or 15% off code. So I think I paid £69 instead of 83 or 82 for 125 mil. And from what I've read and from the tester, this is quite a long-lasting citrus scent. On the bottom, you have your ingredients information, and that is pretty much it for the packaging. So let us get rid of some plastic. You've got the iconic bee in the top of the box, same as pretty much all Dior scents. Box, nothing else to it. Pop that out of the way. And then we have the iconic Dior Homme Sport, or the Dior Homme range bottle. Square, this lovely black column that protects the vaporize, the atomizer down the middle. Nice click on lid. Christian Dior on the top of the bottle. Dior, and then the red, the kind of the accenting for the sport as well. That's pretty much it for the fragrancing. Label at the bottom, Christian Dior, Parfum Christian Dior Eau de Toilette. So, let me grab test paper, and I know what to expect from this. It's going to be blood orange and grapefruit, and then a slightly powdery scent that just about harks to the Dior Homme kind of linear DNA. Yeah. Typical Dior sprayer is brilliant. Orange, grapefruit, zest, like the proper zest. If you open an orange and that first peel where it shoots the juice, that's what you get with this. It's a beautiful scent. And no, it is not thick iris like the previous versions. It's not got that ginger that people love from the 2012 release. But if you want a quality designer fragrance that has the kind of effort put into it, that the ingredients and the blending of it harks towards the quality of a niche fragrance, you want something for summer that's reliable, that is perfectly suited for hot days and hot weather, then this is definitely a go-to. It's not out there. It's not some left field mix of citrus and other things. It's blood orange, it's grapefruit. It's a slightly powdery heart note to some lavender and maybe a tiny bit of iris. But it is a beautifully summery scent. I will be wearing this quite a lot. It's probably going to go on my holiday to Valencia because there's something about blood oranges and Spain that just seems this would be right. So there we go. Dior Homme Sport 2017. Beautiful blood orange and grapefruit citrusy open. There's lemon, a little bit of lavender. Brilliant summer scent. I hope that you may go and have a look. And if you've worked out where I work, comment below and I will PM you back to let you know if you're right. Let's see whether any of you can guess where there is a Dior, a Tom Ford, a Chanel, and I am opposite them. This is not my scent for the day. I am wearing Le Parfait from Armaf today because I want to see what it's like. It's kind of like a green Irish tweed clone. This will probably be my scent for my summer holidays. Check it out. Dior Homme Sport, beautiful citrus scent. Not your typical Dior Homme DNA, but nonetheless high quality. Definitely makes you smell good. Definitely on my summer holiday in hot Valencia, it will make me feel great and feel good. And hopefully whatever you're wearing today will as well. Thank you for stopping by. Do hit subscribe down below. Head on over to Instagram so that you can keep up to date with my scent of the day and all the other things that I put on there as well. And I hope you have a great rest of your day smelling good and feeling good as well. Thank you for joining in.